Hi everybody, thanks for joining us at home. Today's lesson is in the Foxtrot. It's a beautiful classic slow dance.
And I think before we get started with the patterns, we're going to just have a little review on the dance position for the smooth dances. So there's a wide range of possibilities for dance position because there's several different kinds of dancing, whether it be social, go to a wedding, or dance in a competition. I think we'll start by saying if you're going to dance in a competition, the man with his left hand would take the lady's right hand. They would step to each other. The man would put his right hand on lady's back. Lady would put her left hand on the man's arm. And then they would get a wide hold with lots of stretch. But the kind of foxtrot we're going to do is a little more social. So we're going to take that position and we're just going to bring it down a little. So man's right hand will end up on the center of the lady's back. Lady's arm then could go on the shoulder or back. And the man will take his left hand and bring it in to be very relaxed for the hold. Now, just one more thing we want to say is that we don't stand directly in front of each other. As we walk, if we do that, there's a greater potential to step on each other's feet. So we're going to be offset just a little bit, so we're right side to right side. And now we'll take the hold, and this is the hold we'll use throughout the dance. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start with a forward walk for the man. We're going to take dance position. He's going to step forward left, forward right, and side together. Again, forward left, forward right, and side together. So let's show the foot position for the man. He's going to start with his left foot. He's stepping forward left, forward right, and then side together. We'll do that one more time. Forward left, forward right, and side together. And now Donna's going to show the ladies' part.
Ladies, we always start with our right foot, starting backwards, natural opposite from the man. And it's right foot back, and side together. Right foot back, side together.
So we'll show that one more time. Taking position, relaxed hold, and walk, walk, side together, and walk, walk, side together. Now the timing we're going to be using for this step and the first few steps that we're going to show is timed what we would call slow, slow, quick, quick. Slow is worth 2 beats, a quick is worth 1 beat. So counting that in numbers, it would be 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 1. But from here on in, we'll call that slow, slow, quick, quick. So that is slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, and quick, quick.
Okay, let's do the backward walk now.
It's going to be the natural opposite. Man's going to go back with his left. Lady's going to go forward with her right. And we're going to walk and side together. Okay, we'll just show that one more time. Man back left, walk and side together using the same slow, slow, quick, quick. So now for the man's part, he starts back with his left. He steps backward left, backward right, and side together. Backward left, backward right, and side together. And Donna's going to show the ladies' part.
Ladies, once again, we're doing the natural opposite. So we always start with the right foot, and it's forward, forward, side together, forward, forward, side together.
And we'll show that one more time. Man going back left and slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick. All right, now we've got 2 traveling steps there. We're going to add one more traveling step, very similar in pattern and timing, which is a promenade. Promenades will walk slow, slow, quick, quick, and slow, slow, and quick, quick. Now, man's part, we're in dance position. We're going to do a slight turn out to the left. We're going to do the same 2 walking steps, but this time you'll notice both people in the couple are walking in the same direction. That's called promenade. Walk and walk. And on the side step, we turn back to face each other. Walk, walk, and turn back to face each other. And Dawn will show the ladies' part to that.
Ladies, once again, we start with the right foot and we turn to the right as we walk out in promenade. Slow, slow, and we turn into our dance partner again to the left to face him for our side close. And once again, it's open with the right foot and side close.
So I'll show that one more time. From dance position closed, we turn to promenade, slow, slow, and then we turn back to each other, side together, or quick, quick, slow, slow, and quick, quick. Now that we've done 3 traveling steps, we need to put in a turning step. And the turning step we're going to use first, there are several, will be what's called a rock turn. And that is that we'll use the 2 traveling steps to go one direction and return. So I'm going to step forward and back and side together. And then once we show that with no turn, just to show the pattern, we'll then show you how that step can turn you around, so then you can pick to move in any direction you want. Okay, so the man's part for that is foot position forward left, bring the feet through so you complete the step, then backward right, and then side together. Repeating forward left, backward right, side together. And now Donna's going to show you the ladies' part for the left rock turn.
Ladies, we start with the right foot as always, and we dance back, forward, side together. Back right foot, forward left foot, and side together.
Okay, now we showed you that with no turn, so it'd be easy to understand the pattern. But it's called left rock turn because it's going to help us turn around. So the steps actually going to be danced rock and back and side together with a slight turn to the left, rock and back and side together. So now the men are just going to take that rock, forward left, backward right, just start a little turn as you go back right, and then continue that to about 1/8 of a turn to the left on the side step. So again, forward and back and side together. And now Donna's going to show the ladies' part with the turn.
It's back and forward and a little bit of turn to the left and straight back. Start turning as you go forward and continue with a little more turn to the left.
So I'll show you that one more time together, which is forward and back and side together, and forward and back and side together. Okay, why don't we show you all the steps we've done in this segment. So we started with the forward walk, man going forward, 2 and side together, and then the back walk, man's going back and 2 and side together. Promenade was 1, 2 and side together, and then the left rock turn is our turning figure, so we could do the whole thing all over again in a new direction. Okay, why don't we show you that to the music?
That's the Foxtrot.
Now I've shown you a little bit about what to do, meaning that we've got some patterns that can move us around the floor. We'd like to stop for a second and talk a little bit more about how to do it better and more comfortably. There's a couple of points we want to go over. One is a little bit of discussion about the dance position with the leading and following. We found that some of the tips that we've learned through competing professionally and also in our own teaching careers for a high level work very well for any level. So first, we have a little drill where if you take your partner with a 2-hand position like this, almost like some strength in your arms, like you're wrestling, and then you use that tone as a way to sort of feel each other's weight and for the man to drive through the woman and see if she can lead a direction you'd like to move in, I think you'd find that you can connect each other and communicate the directions that you want to move in. So you can practice just a little bit with that 2-arm. You can then take that tone position into dance position. Not the way I would dance in the end, but just as a way of getting there. And now, an easier time also to lead through the patterns. Now, ultimately, you'd like to take that tone and get closer and closer and closer as you dance, so that we can then take that same tone that we had in the arms and put that in the center of your body, in your core. So as you line up together, you'll have more tone to each other, and that pushing that we did through the arms will now occur through the body. So this way, I won't even need my arms to lead. I can lead my partner just from driving through my feet. Then we can bring the arms up and have a very comfortable position and not feel as though we've got to manipulate our partner quite so much. The second point is that some of the steps, especially in the later part of the lesson, will be turning figures. And when we turn in ballroom dancing, we have to always consider our partner, because as I turn myself, I'll end up turning off of my partner. So what we do is we have a formula where one person has to be on the inside of a turn, as I am now, and one person has to be on the outside of a turn, as Donna is. And then we could switch that. She could be on the inside and I'll be on the outside. So whoever goes backwards in the step will go smaller on the turning part. So that'll be much easier then for the person coming forward to get around. So as I go back, I go smaller, she can come around me. I go back and she can come around me.
So this enables us to always be in the same dance position, same relative dance position together. The object is for us to always have this nice, comfortable, cozy hold, as compared to if we do the left rock turn in as a figure. I don't want to have to be rolled off to the side, so now we're 2 bodies wide. We should always have that same dance position for a closed hold, that is compared to dancing in promenade.
And the last point we want to go over is probably the most important. In the smooth dancing, just what we called it, smooth dancing, you want to move in a very smooth and continuous way. And the way to do that, we've got an excellent drill for that. Rather than thinking of taking a step in the direction you're going to go in, we like to think of pushing in that direction, almost to separate your feet with pressure and then pull your feet together with pressure. So if we went to the side, we would be pressing away to the left, or if we went to the right, I'd be using my left leg to push myself to the right, and then I'd be using my right leg to pull my legs together. So using the outside muscles to separate and the inside muscles to close. And that's also what we do in any kind of forward and backward direction. I push the feet to separate and I pull the feet to close. Feet always staying on the floor. If you lift the feet, that always gives you a look of being light in the wrong way. We say dancers want to look light. It takes a lot of work to look light, very down into the legs. So this way, if we combine what we said about the leading and following, if I'm loose in my legs and we dance close, she surely will be stepped on, and so will I when she comes forward. So I want to keep my tone. I want to drive through my feet, and in this way, we can dance smooth and connected and extremely comfortable. So take those 3 drills, practice them through, and apply those to each of the steps that we've done. And I think you'll find things will get much more comfortable. Okay, now I think it's time for us to move on to some more advanced steps. And the first step we'd like to show is a quarter turn. It's made up of a forward walk followed by a back walk. So those are 2 steps that we've already done. But in this case, we're going to put a little turn in on each side so that we can keep the same direction as we do that. And we'll start with the man's foot patterns. He's going to step forward left and then forward right, but this time as he does the side step, he's going to take a quarter of a turn to the right. And then he's going to go back with the left, back with his right, and then again a quarter of a turn to the left this time. And forward and side and backward and backward and side together. And Donna's going to show the ladies' part.
Ladies, we start with the right foot as always, and we do a plain backward step, and then the second backward step starts our turning already, so that we do that quarter of a turn as we go to the side, and then it's a plain forward step, and then we start turning already as we do the second step forward, and we complete our quarter of a turn on the side step. So it's no turn, start turning, finish turn. No turn, start turning, finish turn.
Let's show that again together. So we walk slow, quick, quick, and slow, slow, quick, quick. Now, just a quick review of some things we've said already. These are turning steps, so we are going to alternate being the person on the inside of the turn. So first, Donna's going to step a little smaller, and then I'm going to step a little smaller on my side so she can get around. And I think that what Donna had mentioned is she was doing the pattern. When we turn, it's always better on the step before the side step, the last traveling step, to just curve a little bit to round off the turn. Otherwise, it's very difficult to make all that turn happen on one step. Okay, the next step we'd like to do is called the left box turn. We've already done a quarter of a turn, a rock turn, which has turned to the left. And now we're going to do a box step, which will be another step that turns to the left, but just a little more gradually. So it looks like this, back side together. Now, this is the first step we've done where the timing is going to change a little bit. So far we've done slow, slow, quick, quick, and this box step is going to dance slow, quick, quick, and slow, quick, quick. So the man's part, we'll do it with no turn first. He's going to step forward left, and then side together and change weight, and then backward right, and then side together and change weight. And I think Donna will do the ladies' part also with no turn, just to get the pattern.
Right foot, ladies, back and side together. Left foot forward, side together. Right foot back, side together. Left foot forward, side together.
And we'll show that with no turn first. It'll be slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Now, this is a left turning step. Very seldom would I dance that without any turn at all. So what we'll do now is we're going to turn to the left. So the man's going to step forward, and as he does his side step, he can start turning his body slightly on the forward step and continue turning to the left to the side step. And then he's going to start a little bit of turn back right, and then continue turning. So now he does the same pattern, that box, but it doesn't look so boxy anymore, which I think is a good thing. So now Donna's going to show the ladies' part.
So that's right. So as we go back for the first step, we already start turning the body. So we have a little bit of turn in the body as you do the backward step, and you continue for the side and then close. And we turn the body as we're going forward, and we continue for the side close. So it's start turning on the back, continue for side close. Start turning on the forward, continue for side close. It makes for a really nice, smooth feeling pattern out of something that was very boxy.
So here we go. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, and slow, quick, quick. All right, the next step we'd like to do, we're also going to take from something we've done already. We've done the promenade. Now we're going to add the ladies' underarm turn to the promenade. So to review, the promenade was forward, forward, side together, of course with no turn. And now we're going to add an underarm turn, which as the man does the promenade step, the lady will turn to the right. So the man's pattern is exactly the same as the promenade. He steps forward and side together while turning the lady with his left hand. The ladies' part's a little more complicated.
Ladies, for the promenade, you start out exactly the same way as you do for a regular promenade. So the first step is exactly the same. The second step, we go out almost the same. It starts the same, but then we put in the turn and finish with the side together. So it's walk out and promenade, across and promenade like you would always, but then you turn yourself to the right and finish with your side together as you always do at the end of a promenade.
Let's try that from a different direction. You can see the ladies part. So starting in promenade, raising the hand, and side together. Slow, slow, quick, quick. Now we've got one more step for you. It's called the sway step. This step, we're going to step to the side. Anytime we finish the pattern where we step to the side, we will then step side and side and side together. Close your feet. And side and side and side together. This is very relaxed feeling. So man's part is to step side, bring the feet toward each other, side, bring the feet toward each other, and then side together, and then side, and then side, and then side together. And now Donna's going to show the ladies part. And she's got right side, left side, and side together. And notice how we relax the bodies quite a bit on this, so we can have that's what it's called sway step. It's got a very relaxed feeling. We do that again, and side together. So now, let's review all the steps we've done in this segment. So we started with quarter turns, which was forward, forward, side together, and then back, back, side together. Then we went to a left box, side together, forward, side together. We'll do that one more time. Then we did a promenade with the ladies' underarm turn. Slow, slow, quick, quick. And then lastly, we did the sway step, slow, side together, slow, slow, quick, quick. Let's show you that to the music. Let's talk about a few more technical tips that can help you within the dancing. The first one is, I'd like to review a little more about promenade. In promenade, well, first of all, we've started in dance position, we're dancing a step, and now I want to turn to promenade. So what I'll do is I'll make a slight turn to my left, and in doing so, it should lead the lady to make a slight turn to the right. The reason we say slight is because if we over-rotate too much to face where we're going, there's going to be a pull in the shoulder. So instead, we do a slight turn, we walk together, and then we walk through together, and then turning back, side together. Now, because in the beginning we said that the dance position was going to be offset, we're going to be right side to right. That means when we turn to promenade, that I'll be slightly in front, Dawn will be slightly in the back. So I'll walk forward with my left foot a little further up. Now her left leg is behind my right leg as we walk through. And then as we realign, we're right side to right side again. Now, let's talk about the underarm turn for the lady. John, do you want to describe the technique for the turning?
Sure, I'd like to do that. So ladies, as I said when I introduced the pattern earlier, we walk out as though it's a regular promenade. So we walk out in promenade position, right foot forward, and as that's happening, the gentleman's raising your right arm, and then you're going to continue along as though you're approaching this as another forward step like a regular promenade, and then as you complete your change of weight, you start to turn to the right. And as you do the turn to the right, you squeeze your right leg into the left leg that's turning on the floor, so that at the end of the turn, now all you have left to do is finish the side together with your partner. So once again, we do the first step out in promenade like we always do, except that the gentleman's raising your hand. We do the second step like always, and then we complete that pattern or that step with the turn to the right and pressure with the right foot, and then we finish the side together.
Ladies, notice how she didn't try to walk through the turn. She actually allowed her foot to turn. So we'll do that one more time. She walks, and now legs staying in position, turning through, and side together. And the last point I want to just review is, if you've noticed, the dance is made up of single steps where we either dance forward and backward, where we would always bring our feet together to complete a step, but we wouldn't put weight on it, on a forward or backward step. But then when we go sideways, we take a step and we do put weight on it. So in an effort to just say that although we called it slow, it's 2 beats, bring the step, bring your feet together. Take a step, bring your feet together. Take a step, bring your feet together, put weight on it. And we will do that on every step to keep the patterns organized and give us the ability to stay together. All right, I'm afraid we're running out of time. We'd like to show you everything we've done today in the Foxtrot. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the dance floor.